Lou, if we could start off please with Carl McAllister's contract extension, just how pleasing is that for the club and you as a coach as well?
First off, as a club, delighted. As a coach, even more delighted. I think we're all aware of Carl's qualities and what he brings to the team, what he brings to the dressing room. An exceptional talent, creativity, goals, assists. We see it week in, week out in training. We just now want to bring more of that to the games. Energy against the ball, and just an amazing kid to work with. Takes on information really well. And I think the biggest thing is that how he can affect the game. The system suits him, and it's a much deserved contract. You know, I think we'd have all been devastated if he was to leave, and hopefully we can all move on to the next level as a group, and Carl's going to be a massive part of that for sure.
How suited is he to this style of play? Because he's really thrived in that right-sided number 10 role, hasn't he?
He is, and I think at times you play people inverted, isn't it? Like left-sided players on the right side, and at times that is a threat, other times he's on the other side. But it's his football intelligence, the way he stands in positions, his positional play awareness is excellent, and then just how he takes the ball, how he attracts players to him, and then how he sees a pass, how he sees a cross, and then also goal-scoring opportunities, positions that he gets himself in. And I think the more goals and more assists we can add to his game will only help the team. But the system suits him down to a ground with regards to the 10s and the inside. And I think it's something that he's thriving in, and he's only going to get better over the next couple of years.
The mood was positive after the 0-0 draw at Walsall on Saturday. So what were the main positives to come out of that game?
I think the mood being positive because we know how hard we all work as a staff and as a group of players on the training pitch to play a certain way. You know, when you've got an identity, you can always review it and you can always prepare for the next games using your way and your beliefs. And I think the biggest thing for us was starting with the start of the game. First half, I think some of the football was outstanding, and to create the volume of opportunities that we did against a team that have been well known for not conceding many goals this season was testament to the players and with regards to the game plan and the work that's been done on the training pitch. And then the second part would be the second half. You know, did we create as many opportunities? No. Did we have to dig in and you know, defend our box and stand up and defend an onslaught of lots of balls coming in, you know, then bringing on 2 or 3 extra strikers. And I thought the boys did that great, one as a team and 2 individually. The way Geordie, the way Dom, and then Ryan when he came on, defended the box, the way Dabo and Robbo, you know, tried to stop as many crosses as they could, the way Troy and Tyrese and the 2 10s defended from the front, and the way the 6s filled up in the box. It was an amazing team performance. So 1, the volume of chances and the quality with the ball, and then 2, the against the ball work to keep a clean sheet, and then when called upon, Belly made a couple of good saves. I thought all round, it was an outstanding performance from the football team.
You mentioned Ryan's performance. How welcome was his return? Because he was brilliant when he came on, wasn't he?
He was. Like I said before, he sort of carried on the brilliant work that Dom and Geordie had done beforehand. A lot of balls coming in the box, need to be a lot of body contact, head things, you know, tussles with opponents, and it was one of them where who was going to be first to get the first contact in the box was going to be really important, and 9 times out of 10 it was us on the weekend. And then for Ryan to come in and do what he did in the last 20 minutes, I think I clipped up from his first 5 actions, you know, the excitement and the buzz of being back, and to perform the role that he loves doing, i.e. heading balls away and defending his box, was great to see. Ryan's huge for us, not just because of what he's like against the ball, but also you know, his qualities with the ball, and then with that, his personality and character around the place. He just lifted the you know, lifted the bench, lifted the players when he came on, and lifted the dressing room before and after the game.
A really good win for Bradford at the weekend against Accrington. What can we expect from them tomorrow night, and what are we going to have to do well?
Well, I think the first one is Graham Alexander's just come in, so you know, they've played 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, 4 diamond 2, a back 5 again on Saturday. I think Graham's trying to work out his players at the moment, but what you do know is a Graham Alexander team is a really well organised, disciplined team. You know, that's been shown over the years with everywhere he's managed. Within that, 2 big strikers, 3 big centre halves, so they're going to be a real big threat from set plays. They play down the sides, they get balls in the box, and they are a real handful when they do that. So it's going to be, one, stop balls coming in the box, and two, when it does, it's going to be exactly the same as Saturday. Everything you can to not let your man get a free header, to mark properly in the box, to defend, to block up the spaces, and to keep a clean sheet. And I think we spoke about it before the game on Saturday. It was a really big, important part of our game plan to keep a clean sheet, get hit by the ball, and have that desire to keep it out your net. And I think the boys did that on Saturday, and they're going to need to do it again on Tuesday night against Bradford.